Welcome back, everyone, to the stream, and welcome back to the final segment of the night as we continue on with Virtue's Last Reward. And Odd Me is up and running again, as the chat knows. Tried it out, and it is working. So if we have any use for it, it'll happen. Sigma's wondering, what the hell is going on? Probably will not find that out for a long time yet, though. Sigma's wanting us to wait. He's figured something out. It took Sigma long enough to figure that out. That's right, Sigma. No way at all.
The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
Yeah, we remember that. That began our longtime grudge against Alice.
Hey! Did you have a stroke or something?
How long have we been standing here? While Alice is trying to talk to us, I wonder.
Besides, why do I have to answer your questions? I should be the one yelling at you.
That's true, we did screw her this time.
Because of you two, I've only got one VP left. You're right! What in God's name is wrong with you? Forget it. I'm never going to trust you or Phi again.
I probably shouldn't.
You'll pay for this.
Well, yeah, we feel bad about it, because, I mean, when we did this the first time, we felt that we should choose Ally. We chose Betray this time because Alice chose Betray.
I really don't know what I can say.
Or so we thought. Turned out she didn't.
We had no idea you would choose Ally.
No way I'd choose Betray.
Yeah, I think this is turning out the same way it did last time. The first time we went through this.
With Clover on the other side.
Ten Myoji did choose Ally, Kay and Clover chose Betray.
What? What do you mean?
You're asking if I can skip this?
Do you have...
What? That's not... No.
No, I cannot skip this.
What is it then?
Well,
You'd have to be crazy to pick Ally. The only way it'd make any sense to do that is if you really, really trusted the other person.
So you're saying you don't trust me then?
Duh! Are you senile? Why the hell would I trust some old geezer I just met a few hours ago?
I see. Say no more. Didn't think it'd hurt this much.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? You're starting to get kind of creepy.
Creepy, huh? I understand.
Does Ten Myoji think there's a reason that Clover should know him?
I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust.
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
Well, looks like those guys managed to get through this all right. Figure that means the fault here's got to be mine.
Huh? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think this is the same as well.
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do.
And then I think Quark said that Dio wanted to choose Betray.
Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah. Exactly.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round 1.
Try skip again.
If there's a round 1...
Oh, there we go. Skipping is working. Let's see for how long it works. Quite a lot of it. It's quite a lot. Looks like we're getting up to the point where we have our new pair, new partner. I'm explaining all of this, just going right by it. Remember when we had to read and listen to all this in real time? It seems like a lifetime ago. Right? Oh yeah, that's what Sigma looks like, that's right. Right, and that's how we got kidnapped by Zero. Or at least a Zero, who was wearing a raincoat and gas mask, though we have not seen that Zero yet in the game. Right, we wallow in misery, and then after that I think we end up alone, and then we go into the other rooms to talk with the people who are there, if I remember how this goes right. Okay, yeah, that's right, and we ended up having to go to all of them anyway, so let's try going to the lounge. Try skipping again. Yep. Okay, yep, there's skip. Will skip keep working once we're actually talking with anyone? It does. Maybe, okay, so maybe it does for right now. I guess we'll see if it still does once we actually talk to Alice. That might be different.
Ugh,
Yep.
What are you doing here?
It is different. This time, Alice is the one disgusted with us.
Obviously.
Oh, come on now, you don't have to get your panties in a bunch.
That's easy for you to say, Dio. You're sitting pretty at 5 BP. Tenmyoji and I only have 1. You do understand what that means, don't you?
That's no reason to take your anger out on people. You won't get your BP back by being a jerk to him.
What's this? You're gonna take his side? I thought you, of all people, would agree with me.
I do.
No, you don't. You don't get it. Why would you care? You've got, what, maybe 5 years left, maybe less?
Well, that's cold, Alice. That doesn't mean he wants to die here.
I'm not like you. I'm still young.
Well,
I want to live a long life.
Technically, you're centuries old, though we have not really addressed that yet.
There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes. I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Ugh. Look. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated. But there really is something important I have to do. Avenge my father's murder. That's what I have to do. No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know. I have no idea as to why you're...
Alright, it looks like the new dialogue has ended. Yeah, oh yeah, that's where we found out about Dio being a circus ringmaster, finding out he was actually dressed appropriately. Oh, and the last one, and I assume this might be all old dialogue as well. Looks like it. So, it looks like we get to fast forward through almost all of this. Oh, wait, hold on. There's something new here? Ah, Sigma realizing that maybe we've heard some of this before. It's probably nothing.
Then I worry about what might be happening.
Alright, so... there's the bomb. That antimatter bomb that's only shown up in this timeline. Has not shown up anywhere else. But it's good that Sigma is starting to realize that some of this starts to sound familiar. Oh, is this new? This seems familiar, but maybe something's changed.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right.
No, this is skippable. Not sure what was different there. The scene just changed? Nah, skip has worked throughout scene changes. I haven't had to start skipping again when a scene ends and another one starts, so there was something at least a little bit different there. You can go through the game and never actually see the scene that flashes to? Well, obviously we are not doing that, because we want to see everything, or at least as much as possible. They might mark some points unskippable in case you forgot about that. Could be, could be.
Chromatic doors have opened.
Alright.
5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
So do we have a new choice here?
Hey, the doors are open.
We need to figure out who's gonna go through which door. Pay attention. I'm only saying this once. Just like the last time, we've got 3 possible combinations.
I assume that Alice is probably not going to want to go with us. So that's probably going to cut off one of the choices, at least. Oh, we don't have a choice in the timeline? We could bring up the flowchart. No, we have a choice right now.
Three minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Well, Alice knows how she doesn't want to do it.
Well, you decided the first time, right? Then can I decide this time? I think I deserve it. I only have 1 BP left. Doesn't it seem like the fair thing is to let the person who's at the greatest disadvantage choose? Wouldn't you agree?
That means you should get to choose too. I mean, you've only got 1 BP, right?
You've got a point. But how about we listen to what Alice wants first? So tell us, which door and which people do you want?
The green door. And I want to go with Kay and Quark.
I see. Option B, then. That means Tenmyoji and Dio will go with Clover through the blue door. Is that all right with you, Tenmyoji?
Yeah, sure. I don't mind.
Why? If we go through there together, that means you'll be playing against me in the next AB game. Are you really, really sure?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Matter of fact, that's why I want to go with you. You said you didn't trust me, right? Well, I'd like to change your mind. I figure this will give me the chance. I've been wanting to pair up with Alice, too. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh, and that is?
We'll get to that later.
Tenmyoji is such a man of mystery. He seems to know so many things, so many layers to this mystery. And we still don't know any of it.
Anyway, Alice's first choice would be option B, then?
Yes, I guess.
What about the rest of you? Is that okay, too?
Oh, we have a choice. I don't know if this choice is going to stick, but we can decide how we feel about this. As usual, first choice is yes, that's number 1. Second choice is no, that is number 2. Looks like yes is going up. The option... Whoops. Oh, I didn't mean to press that. That brought up something else entirely. Okay, now we're back here. What were the options? I think they said, pairing up with Luna and going with Phi. You're right, this is not Save the Date. Pretty similar, though. It's like a really expanded Save the Date. That lasts a lot longer. Okay, let's end this vote. And choose choice number 1.
I don't have any problems with it.
Then we're all set. Let's go, everybody.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Who's our date then, Bear Jazz?
8, 7.
I guess it's Phi. I mean, she's been with us for most of this game.
Two, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
I don't care what ending we get as long as it doesn't tell us to be continued. I wonder if you'll be disappointed. Or if we might actually get a real ending. It has to happen at some point.
All 3 doors seem to be locked.
Yeah, looks like it.
It looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
It's got a lever. Try pulling it, Sigma.
Can we stream until we get an ending? Well, I'm not really a fan of streaming for probably a few days straight, so no.
It might be dangerous. Maybe it'll trigger an explosion. Or possibly it shocks you when you pull it. Who knows? What's that supposed to mean? It's called dressing modestly. I'll have you know I'm a C-cup.
Are we talking about this?
What?
I guess Luna just had enough of it and just stop talking, just pull the lever.
It sounded like you two might take a while, so I pulled the lever.
Thank you, Luna.
Is that okay?
That is the most okay.
Only the one on the left opened.
Well, we should get going anyway.
Yeah.
Yep, once again. A new room. Someone mentioned that the VLR does not repeat puzzle rooms, so that's a good thing.
Looks like some kind of control room.
I can see a huge machine of some sort on the other side of this window. Maybe a generator?
We need cards with the moon on them for the next AB game, right?
Then let's get started.
Alright, once again, we have reached the puzzle room for the first time this stream. Alright, let's see how much we can do in the remaining time we have, what we can figure out. Alright, this looks like we're just getting the same messages wherever I hit on this computer. It's a control panel. Anything special about any of this control panel? Doesn't look like it so far. Oh, something here. It's a laptop. It is the letter T5. That's very good. Can I take it? I can take it. Well, what would it scan? Just anything? Okay. Just wave it over anything and it scans it. I should have ejected it first. That's true. That is not good protocol for removing USB devices. Don't just yank them out like that. Okay. Whoops. So if we find some text or image that we want to scan, we have this. Back to T. Okay, so this thing scanned T at some point, I guess. Okay, it looks like that's the only thing on the control panel that we can actually do something with. For now, at least, but that seems to be the case. There's a thing next to the laptop. Alright, we'll take a look back at it. Apparently there are no clues over there, so says Phi. Oh, the test clipboard. Okay, so I guess the scanner can only see a certain color? It cannot see those other colors? Is that what I'm supposed to get from this? I would assume. We can try scanning it, but I'm gonna guess we're not gonna see anything. It's just here to show us what the scanner is able to pick up. Or at least I'm going to guess that's what the case is. Anything on the other side? No. Can we combine with this? Oh, well, we can. So maybe yellow represents that it has an image in its memory that we can view? Maybe that's what that's about. What? Really? Huh. Well, that was the fastest ever. Is there anything else I can do with this? No, that's still yellow. Yeah, Zerp really let things go for this puzzle room, I think. The real puzzle takes longer. Yeah, I might assume that it does. Just that usually the gold file password is the harder one to get. Okay, so we're looking for a part that could go in the analyzer. It would be a harder one if I weren't so curious. Yeah, I mean, if you didn't try combining the clipboard and the scanner, then you wouldn't have gotten it. And if there was never a reason to do it, then I guess you might not discover that. Arloa, we don't even have toilet puzzles. That's correct. We have not seen any toilets so far. This has been very disappointing. Okay, we have to find a replacement lever for this puzzle. What's that on the wall? Off, on. No, just, yeah, a lot of offs. Not many ons. Oh, there are a few more ons, actually. I like the idea of Sigma getting his face in real close, staring at it, and reading them all off. Let's try the scanner. Actually, I already have the scanner equipped. Doesn't look like I'm using it, though. Can I click that hole? No, it doesn't look like I can hit the hole directly. So let's keep on going. Alright. Numbers. What about that other one? Doesn't look lit up. Well, I guess I can still use that one anyway. Let's come back to those. See if we find anything else around here. $510 minutes? Okay. Thought I saw a clock on these things. That's, yeah, blue clock, red clock. So both clocks look like they're at 3 o'clock. Why is one blue and why is one red? Is there a red clock somewhere around here? Okay, protractor, but what might we do with that? And a compass. Well, yep, there is that hole in the paper, so I guess we can try that out. Yeah, some kind of angle. I wonder if we have anything like that. We don't have anything to write with, though, so I wonder if we need to find a pencil to load into that thing. Ah, there's the red clock. Okay, maybe I should take a note of this. Remember this from the last stream, with the puzzle in the control room. I think the blue one said 5-10 minutes, so... Just look at that again to make sure, but I believe that's what that said. And looks like we've made the entire... That's 190 minutes. Alright, we'll see which format it has to be in, minutes or seconds. I think we've looked around everywhere. Let's get back here. Got the compass. I was indeed Phi. Maybe I guess we need to use the protractor here. Here we go. We did it. Didn't look like there was a pencil in that compass, though, so I don't know. I'm not going to question it. Oh, okay. Alright, I guess we should write that down. Let's go to the second page and erase all of this. So let's see, I guess starting from the top, let's see, we have off, on, off, on. I don't know if there's any relevance to the words that are printed in black and the words that are printed in white. Off. And off. I should probably just label... I'm assuming that it's the words that the line goes through and not the words that are inside. Oh, do I want to start from the line that traces the radius? Well, if I was starting from there and going to the right, it would start with on, then off, and then another off. If we started at the top and then going to the right, yeah, on, off, off. It's supposed to be clock? Yeah, that could be. Could be what we're going for here. Alright. So we have the clocks. We have the information from this sheet. It seems like, I guess that's the information that we're going to need to use, for this. Okay. Okay, so I think people said that the red clock was 190 minutes. I don't know if that's the format we need it in. We'll just write it down there. Alright. So, blue is 5:10 minutes, and that looks like it's 3 o'clock. So it's a quarter of 5:10. I'm gonna bring up this calculator. That's right, bringing up calculator right here so we can do this math together. 5:10, what's a quarter of that? It's 127.5. Okay, let's see. Do I have to... I'm just looking at this. 1 plus 2, 1 plus 17, 1 plus 4? I'm gonna just hit some buttons here. I'm not sure which lights we have to bring up. Oh, hours, minutes, hours, minutes. Okay. So, so let's do this again. Okay, so we know it's hours, minutes. Hours for the first one, minutes for the second one. Okay, actually looking at it, I can see it now. I could not tell that before those lit up. Okay, so 3 o'clock on the blue one. $5.10 divided by 60. Is 8.5. So if it's 3 o'clock on that, 8 hours, 30 minutes. Oh, okay, 3 o'clock does not actually mean anything. That's just there to represent what the clock is. So I'm just trying to figure out how much time is represented by the clock. Is that what's going on? Alright, so if it's 8 hours... Let's see, how can we make 8? Well, there's 6 plus 2. And then there's 30 minutes. So 13 plus 17. And then the second one is... What did we say? 190. Okay. And what is this that we find inside? Okay. I didn't know what we might find in there, but that's not it. That would be a delightful souvenir. We should totally take that with us. Alright, let's try scanning it. Oops. No, nothing happening. Alright, let's head back to the machine, the analyzer, which was missing a part. Okay. But we still cannot turn the thing on, it would seem. Let's try the second door. Alright. Now, what does it want from us for this one? It's not really an indication of what we need. Go to those pipes? Pipes, you say? Oh, right, this. Didn't we need to find a part for this? We haven't found anything. Hmm, 320, you say? Or do you think we should put in the same numbers that we did for the other puzzle? Nah, I don't think that works. Because we can't do a 30. That number doesn't work, yeah. Let me look at this again. My memory is poor. Well, this is the only other number I'm seeing here, so 320, maybe? I don't know. Nah, I tried 0320. I missed something to the right of the laptop. Let's go back to that laptop. There are still things I have not found. Alright, zooming in close up, there's nothing else here, so let's take a look over here. Some switches. More switches. Oh, these switches we can look at. Okay, yeah, one does look brighter than the others. Okay, that's set to on. Oh, right, let's get that memo out. Can I get that on screen? On the... I don't know about that. So, on, off. Oh, wait, one of them is white. So it was... Let's see. It was, notable that one of them was white. It was this one. That on was white. Okay. So if we use that as our basis... Okay, yeah, so it should be in that order. On, off, on, off, off. It should be in the same order, yeah. On, off. So the first and third are on, the others are off. So that should be the case. Let's see if that's how it turns out. Great! We broke it. It was totally us, Sigma. We were the only ones touching it. Sure, Sigma. Blame the machine. Okay. So, hopefully we can use it on that power grid. Let's get back over here. There it is. Oh, great. That could probably be useful. Okay. So each one gets 120. Alright. How does Luna know this? She found a manual. It was on the floor. We didn't see it. She found it. I find the putting of question marks on some of these makes this machine rather impractical. I would imagine the people who worked here wondered why some of the numbers on the machine were question marks. Mm-hmm. What's that, Luna? Okay, so they come from the top, go to the bottom. Okay, so the first one, we have to get something in the 300s. So we have 240 and 210 to work with. If we have 240, get 120. We have 210, get 105. We could get 300 that way. And, I mean, if we did that, then it would work out right for the other one, right? Should I work from right to left? Should I work from right to left? It looks like that water from 210 can go to the third set from the left, but nothing from the right can get to the left. But you're saying that the rightmost one is the simplest. Okay, so if the rightmost one is the simplest, we have 2 digits, and then blank for blank. So 240. So half of it is... So 120 is going down to the right, and then half of that is going down, so that's 60. So that seems like that should be right. So we have 120 going down into the left, and then we have 60 going down to the left, which makes 300, but that is not what we want. We want a number that has the middle digit of 4. So if we... Let's see. 120, 60 is 300, and then in the 321, that makes 160 coming down... Let's see. Which makes 180? Did I say something? Okay, yeah, I did say something. I said 240 plus 60. I meant 180 plus 60, which means... No, not 180 plus 60. 120 plus 60. I think it might be getting too late for me to be doing math right now. But for what I'm seeing, it's 120 plus 60... to make the 180, that's going into the left one right now. And then also going into the left one right now is 160 coming from the 320. So, let's see, it's sleepy math time. It's 180 plus 160. And the 3... Wait, is that... I can't already be right. Okay, whoops. Yeah, it might be... No. It might be better to just write stuff out instead of trying to just do it all mentally. Okay, so we have 240, and from there we have 120, and then from there we have 60 and 60, and there we have, let's see, then the entire 120. So that 60 is going down. And then that 120 is going down. And then that 60 is going down there for 180, I believe. And then over on... Oh, if you pull the lever, you can test how close you are. Then over here, we have 320, which is 160, 160. And then it looks like that 160 is going all the way down to there. 160 and 180, making 340. Is that right? Because wouldn't that make the two right ones already correct? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't actually have to do anything for the two right ones. I didn't have to change anything. It already worked. Okay, so if it already works, that means that we don't actually have to do anything with the 321, because that would affect what's going down into the 341. So this one, we should move this lever over here to the left. Whoops. And that makes the single-digit one correct, because nothing is going down into that. So that means, let's bring up memo. Okay. Whoops, no, I didn't. That's still 160. Okay, so that means that 160 is now, all of it, we have 0, nothing's going in there. 160, all of that 160 is going down in there. What's number? Okay, there's a 210. We have 210. Yeah, we will have to erase everything soon, but for right now, let's see. Then we have 120. Why am I saying 120? It's not 120. 105. 105. Okay. And then from there, it looks like 105 gets halved again. So we would have 52.5, 52.5. And that's going in there to combine to make 210.5. That doesn't seem right. Well, obviously we would not want a 0.5. That's why that says that is wrong. Okay, there we go. So we had to cut off the amount from the 210 in order to get that 3-digit one to be correct. Oops. So that means we only have 2 more to go. You can't have negative I, Lego fan, that's correct. Why would we want negative I? Okay, so now we're down to 2 on the left. So we have 2. Let's bring up memo. Brute force it? Why, Mini Cow, would we want to brute force it? We want to figure it out and show Virtue's Last Reward that we can beat its nefarious puzzles on our own. So it's 210, which means 105, 105. And from there, we have... Yeah, we have one side that's being split up into 2. And then the other side, since we cut it off, is all going down into the bottom one. So now we're going to have... But obviously that's not right. We need something that ends with 5. And there we go. Obviously, we are a champion. We have figured out the water puzzle, the simple maths puzzle. Aren't we intelligent? It's midnight over here. Give me some slack. Okay, let's head back over to the analyzer. Okay. It doesn't seem like looking at the root is doing anything. Should I... No. Should I use this? No, that didn't do anything. And it doesn't look like I can look down at any other part of it. Can I use the scanner on the screen? Turn the machine on. It looks like that there might be a button, but I can't actually... Yeah, we're missing something. The clipboard is the only thing we seem to have. Can I look down there? No. I'm trying to look below the 2 indents on the screen. Tapping everywhere. I am tapping in all kinds of places and nothing's happening. We're missing something. Well, in any case, it's very late, and this segment has gone on for an hour. So I think we're going to have to leave it off here, unsolved, until next week. Yeah, we do have another locker, that's correct. We have to figure that one out. But yeah, I am all mathed out. And we figured out a lot of this room so far, and we got that password to the gold file right away, which was very surprising. So next time, it looks like we're going to go back to that other locker with the other math puzzle and try to figure out what it wants from us, and maybe we'll do it that time. Where are we on the flowchart? Good question, TK Framped. There we are. Okay. Huh. Okay, so when we betray, I guess that... Actually, why does that show up as red? Oh, it's a... Okay, red door. Okay. Didn't really... I was wondering what that was about. Okay, so there we are on the flowchart. We can see that this timeline kinda doesn't go on for very long. Actually, after we finish this puzzle, we get another choice, and then it stops pretty shortly after that, so not a whole lot to do in this timeline, I guess. Yeah, it might trick us again, who can say? I don't know. Yeah, I did say that, didn't I? But I don't know, just looking at this right now, it doesn't really look like we have a whole lot in this timeline, but maybe that'll be wrong. Maybe there will be a lot. Who can say? Maybe we'll find out next time as we continue on with this puzzle room and try to see if we can actually get an ending. I don't know if it'll happen next time. It's gotta happen sometime. Right? It's gotta happen sometime. I'm sure it will. And we will laugh and celebrate when it happens, when we finally get an ending in Virtue's Last Reward. But for right now, I think we're going to have to go. And, so I'll see you next time. Have a good night. Have a good week. I hope you've had fun coming by and playing these dumb games with me, as we like to do. So have a good night. I'll see you next week.